Good morning. Welcome. It's wonderful to see you all today. I invite everyone in to take your seat, and you can turn off any cell phones. And just a reminder, we're okay with water, but other than that, no open containers. I'm going to give some announcements this morning. Every Sunday after service, we have one of our prayer partners available to sit with you and to do affirmative prayer if you would like. Today's prayer partner is Kristen, and she will be available for you after service in Darwin's Den. We are currently gathering prayer requests from our website and from prayer requests written out on our Sunday service. There are prayer requests available in the pocket on the back of each bench. They are there with small pencils available. After filling out your prayer request, you may place it in the offering basket or hand it to any of the ushers. All prayer requests will be sent out to our prayer partners via email and prayed on for the whole week. As we are working to grow our membership, the process for becoming a member at Althea Center has been streamlined. If you are not already a member and you would like to show your support in this way, which is very important to Althea's sustainability, please speak to Ricky Stanton, Bob Burkaw, our board president, or Reverend Christina. We have a brief application to fill out, and you will receive your member card. An online membership sign-up option will also be available on Althea's website. Next Sunday, September 15th at 1 p.m., Spiritually Speaking returns to Althea Center. Join Heather, a heartfelt medium, and Rick, a renowned psychic tarot reader, for an afternoon of connection, clarity, and inspiration. They will bring surprise and delight as they connect with Spirit for your highest and your best. Some audience members will receive detailed readings, and everyone is encouraged to participate in the Q&A forum with Spirit. By purchasing a ticket, you're not only securing your spot for this incredible experience, but also supporting Althea Center's mission and programs. Tickets are available on our website for $33. Don't miss out. Linda Silsvakska is back on Thursday nights, sorry if I mispronounced that, offering a 6 weeks transformative yoga class series for women. This program focuses on mindful healing approaches to core work, emphasizing connection, alignment, and detoxing before activating your strength. Rediscover the benefits of the vibrant feminine core in the 6-week series, Women's Core Healing and Power. Starting this week on Thursday, September 12th, it will be from 5:45 to 7 p.m. It's a $25 drop-in, an $18 community support rate, and it's $120 for the full series. There's more information on the website. Join us this Wednesday, on Wednesday, September 25th at 7 p.m. here at Althea Center for a special public talk, Our Global Karma and Shambhala Prophecy and the Coming Golden Age on Earth. A non-sectarian Tibetan Buddhist master, this free event will explore how we can actively contribute to transforming our world into a golden age of peace, harmony, and abundance. While the talk is free, a suggested donation of $10 is welcome, with all the proceeds going to Althea Center. Don't miss out on this opportunity to engage in a discussion on how we can help manifest this global shift. And now I would love to introduce to you our wonderful spiritual director, Reverend Christina Jones.
Thank you, Shauna. Thank you, little one. Good morning, everyone. It's so great to see everyone. It's great to see everyone online, on Facebook, and later on YouTube. Althea Center began over 100 years ago as a church and turned into a center to celebrate the non-denominational metaphysical community. It is steeped in wholeness and oneness, celebrating all faiths, all religion traditions, even those that may not have a religious tradition. It is steeped in the energy of law of attraction, affirmative prayer, meditation, contemplation. We welcome all. And it does sit on, holy land of the true natives of the Arapaho, of the Cheyenne, the Ute peoples of Colorado. welcome to Althea. If you're new here to Althea, please raise your hand, and we have a small gift. And I don't think we have anyone. Okay, I saw someone shake their head. All right. If anyone's shy, you could say hi to one of us later. Also, we have an altar here every Sunday. You're more than welcome to bring something here and put it here, known as prayed on and held in the oneness, in the love and the light. Just remember to bring it home with you. Afterwards today, you could join us for community. There's donuts, there's bagels, there's tea and coffee. And again, welcome to Althea. And now, we will have the lovely Kristen, who's also our prayer partner, who will meet you afterwards if you have a prayer request. She's going to pray us in and get us centered. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome. And please relax with me for a moment, allowing your breath to center you right here in this space, in this awareness, as I joyfully call in that perfect spiritual presence, that energetic that we call love, and allow love to fill every cell in your body. Allow it to recharge your heart. Allow it to remind you to be kind to yourself. This perfect energetic of love is in, through, and all about us in every moment. And all we need to do is recognize its presence, to be filled with that joy, to bring ourselves back to center, to lay down our problems, the conditions, and the situations that cause us challenges, in order to be fully present right here, right now. And as I know and affirm this for all of us in the building and all of us watching online, I also affirm that this love energetic is active and present throughout the entire world. That every sentient being on this planet acknowledges, feels, and enjoys that wholeness. I call in peace, peace to prevail, here, abroad, and right inside our own hearts. This oneness is perfect. This oneness is us, as us, and works through us. So I bless our spiritual director as she provides our gorgeous message today that will help us and support us on our path, knowing and affirming that in deep gratitude, our entire community thanks her for the message, for the clarity, and for the joy and wisdom that she's bringing to us this morning. And so it is.
Good morning. Will you please stand and join me for Althea's statement of being? God is all, both invisible and visible. One presence, one mind, one power is all. This one that is all is perfect life, perfect love, and perfect substance. We are individualized expressions of God and are ever one with this perfect life, perfect love, and perfect substance. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of love. I hold you in my heart. We are a family.
Thank you, Ricky. Thank you, Greg. And now we're going to welcome back one of my favorite singers, this amazing, beautiful soul. Verena Fuentes was born in Mexico City, is now calling Denver home. She's a singer-songwriter and fuses contemporary pop, R&B, and neo-soul, enriched by her Latin American heritage. Verena bravely explores themes of vulnerability, authenticity, and the intricate layers of the human experience. Through her music, she gives voice to her own experiences and those of many others, making her art both deeply relatable and profound. Beautiful souls, welcome Verena Fuentes.
Todo lo que sientes cuando tú mis ojos ves. Tómame la mano y dime qué hacer para la razón de una vez. Asómate a la ventana de mi dolor y mira cómo las llagas han sanado. Toma mi vida y conviértela en una historia de amor. Y quiero alcanzar con las manos lo que no conoció el ser humano. Dame a probar la dulzura de la libertad. Y quiero alcanzar con las manos lo que no conoció el ser humano. Dame a probar la dulzura de la libertad. Mírame y dime todo lo que sientes cuando tú mis ojos ves. Tómame la mano y dime qué hacer para la razón de una vez. Asómate a la ventana de mi dolor y mira cómo las llagas han sanado. Toma mi vida y conviértela en una historia de amor. Quiero alcanzar con las manos lo que no conoció el ser humano. Dame a probar la dulzura de la libertad. Y quiero alcanzar con las manos lo que no conoció el ser humano. Dame a probar
Oprah Winfrey. The magic is to surrender to God's dream for you. Quit fighting and pushing against and disallowing against, and stop trying to tell the Creator what you're supposed to do. Get still and know that Spirit's dream is for you. And from Carolyn Mice, author, mystic, healer, and teacher of human consciousness. Reaching a point of surrender, sometimes referred to as hitting bottom, is among our most frightening experiences. In these experiences, none of your ambitions, decisions, or desires correspond to how you see your role. The spiritual purpose for these experiences is to allow you to accept opportunities that you would otherwise dismiss. Once you are able to surrender yourself in hope and trust to a higher source of wisdom, you open a passageway for a deeper process of empowerment.
Thank you, Bruce. The Splendor of Surrender in September. Yes, I'm having fun with it. Surrendering still, even for me, triggers one of those energies like forgiveness. Those two big, powerful words. Because a lot of times we feel we have to surrender. We're giving up control, which gets in our own way of spiritual growth. I love September 1. My birthday's in September. Christy's birthday's in September. I love this time of year when there's that, especially in Colorado, that smell of, you get that fall evening or fall morning, even though you might have, like today in Denver, it's supposed to be 90. We're in that in-between of the seasons. I also love September. Yesterday would have been my mother's 90th birthday. So I had a kind of a mournful day. And even today, even though she would not be here, my great-grandmother, who was a powerful intuitive and a laywoman in the Catholic Church, who would channel what we would say, Our Lady of Guadalupe, a Mother Mary. She would have been over 125, but I don't think she would have been here. But I feel their presence. And we're in a new season. This was taken in my backyard when I felt my mom visit me yesterday. And seeing the glimmers, I'm like, ooh, fall is coming in the northern hemisphere. Little golden leaves are popping up on the aspen trees. In order for us to grow, we are required to surrender, to let go and let God. Now, the human ego doesn't want to let go. It wants to hold on, it wants to clutch, it wants to fix, it wants to worry. I have never, for me, in the short amount of time I've been on this planet, in my 50s, I have never seen so much worry of everyone futurizing and what if and going backwards instead of being present in the present moment of surrender. So the next couple of Sundays, 3 Sundays, I'm going to give everyone homework on surrendering. I'll tell you the homework later. Because a lot of people also think about surrendering stuff, items. Well, life is about releasing so new can come in. To release what doesn't serve us, surrender it, including surrendering politics, fear of money, wars and rumors of wars. This has showed up for thousands of years on this planet. We're more aware of it because we have a cell phone. We have internet. Sometimes you got to put that cell phone down and surrender it. And stop being in fear and like wringing the hands. You got to let it go. Because worrying will create what you don't want. In these teachings of law of attraction, it's beyond parking places and boyfriends and girlfriends and money. What you worry about, what you focus on grows. So what's the possibility we all start surrendering what we don't know? We don't know what we don't know. And guess what? It's okay. Because worrying about political outcomes, financial outcomes, oh my God, the earth is going to do this and that, you don't know that. Something told me we have an amazing neighbor that lives down the road from us. And I went to just stop by and say hello to his wife, and they're sitting in the front yard. And he is worried about a nuclear war. He's making up all these stories. If someone gets in office, this and this is going to happen. And his wife does the proverbial eye roll. And I was like, you got to calm down. You're going to get sick. And then I told him something. And he's like, I said, who told you that? He's like, well, but. And then the more he went, well, but, he started laughing. And his wife laughed. She's like, you came up with a whole story that we don't know is going to happen. And he asked me, he's on a fence about our teachings. But he's like, what are you talking about tomorrow? I said, surrender. And he went, oh, I asked for that one. To let go, because as the seasons are changing, we're required to change. Nothing stays the same. We're required to raise our frequency. And how I came up with surrender for this month is really, it is about releasing. I'm feeling this pull. Now, I follow some astrology. The new moon that just happened on Labor Day, September 2nd, by the way, Emma Curtis Hopkins' birthday. Oh, and yours? Happy belated birthday. Was a new moon, and we're moving into a full moon on September 17th. Where the astrology and the planets are, they haven't been that way in 25,000 years. If you believe in the lost continent of Atlantis, I do. We're in the same energy frequency of a new beginning and a golden age, of a new shift. Also, some astrologers said this particular moon where Venus is about releasing and surrendering. Getting rid of old stories, beliefs, energies, and stop going backwards into time. I know it's a lot of people in America keep talking about the way things used to be. They're gone. If you have a problem with change, you should not be on planet Earth. Because everything's about releasing and everything is about change. Bishop T.G. Jakes, he's a traditional Christian minister, but I love this phrase. When people walk away from you, let them go. Your destiny is never tied to anyone who leaves you, and it does not mean they are bad people. It just means that they were part of your story is over. So today, about surrender is about letting go of people. People that make us feel bad, or not good enough, or question our beliefs. Or when you leave them, you feel emotionally drained. How many of you all have experienced that? Emotionally exhausted, like you need a vacation. Including family members. The blood family members, not family of choice. I have a family of choice now, and that's friends. It's okay to let people go. I had a spiritual 2x4 that I saw coming in 2018. I was with a group of people for many years, and we went on spiritual retreats, journeys, all these metaphysical Egyptian classes of higher consciousness. I love the work. I'm still in the work, but I'm not with these group of people. So in July of 2018 in the mountains, me and my husband are in this class. And when I say deep meditation with gong, colors, you really do transcend. I swear I felt my body levitate. And in that moment of this hour and a half meditation, a voice says, your mama's going home in 2020. You cannot go back to Europe in 2019. Now, the people in the room I traveled with, and there's an individual there that co-sponsored the trip. And I pulled this person on the side with tears in my eyes and said, Greg and I cannot go with you guys in 2019 because it's going to be my mom's last birthday. We always left around September 7th for 4 years. And it always bothered me. My mom was in a home experiencing dementia. She was still very present. Her dementia never got really bad. But it always made me feel bad because my mother and I were more than mother and daughter. Even my dad said we were like twins. We were more friends and sisters than mother and daughter. Our relationship was different than most mothers and daughters. And our birthdays are a week apart. So September was always party season. And I always felt bad. She said, no, honey, this is for your spiritual growth. But I was like, I am not missing any more of my mom's birthdays. I am not going to celebrate early or when I get back. And I said, I cannot miss my mom's birthday. And this individual and a group of individuals were furious that I said, can't go. 2019, I'm not missing another one of my mom's birthdays. It's going to be a last birthday. A group of these people believed, always said I would go into ministry, always said I'm a healer, an intuitive, always propped me up until I said I can't go. Screamed at, I was yelled at. You're not intuitive, you're making this up. We're in a meditative place. Ego showed up. Just because people say, oh, I'm a minister, or I've lived in an ashram, and I've done this, and I've done that, best believe that ego sure comes up. Furious, yelling. I saw the human get afraid that I said, I'm not going. Now, I'm the type of person, I listen to spiritual 2x4s. It may take me a while. I get splinters. I was warned, but then it hits me. And in that moment, a warrior that resides in all of us came up in me, and I said, oh, so you're pretty spiritual, aren't you? I'm hitting your pocketbook. I'm not doing what you want me to do. And I said to this individual, are you Jim Jones? Yes, I went there. It's like, you've told me so many years to trust my intuition, trust that I get, trust these spiritual teachings until you're affected. You want to talk about a lesson in surrendering? So in this case, no, I'm not friends with these people. They stopped talking to me. In one moment, 8 people left me and my husband's life that we loved dearly. All because I would not give up being with my mom on her last birthday. Fast forward, had a ball with my mom. My husband and I saw her September 7th, and days after brought her wine, chocolate, all the wonderful things to feed a beautiful 80-year-old woman. And May of 2020, we know what happened in 2020. So I saw her 2019, listened, stayed home, did not go on this trip, lost 8 friends that I thought were close. May of 2020, she passes. I post, and one person out of that group said, I'm sorry. By the way, they knew my mother. It did happen. Mama left. Now, with that, when I surrendered them, or they surrendered me, if you really think about it, that was my sign of it's time to go. If that's what it takes to say, Spirit told me not to do this, I can't do this. I was released. What came out of it? A deeper friendship with new friends and people I've known for years. Mentors, some that are famous in the world, called me up, said we were wondering when the shoe was going to fall. So out of that surrender of releasing those people and allowing that energy, I cried, I mourned, I was mad, I was upset, I did see a therapist, I saw ministers, I did it all. But what came out, there was a gap of them not being there. It was like this void. But in the void, as the universe always fills a vacuum, beautiful divine friendships unfolded. I even believe I wouldn't be here if I didn't let that go. I would not be working at Althea. I was in ministerial school, and they told me it's going to take you 4 years to finish. This is a college degree program. I did it in 3.5. I had to let that go because I did that work. And someone asked me, do you miss? I'm like, nope, no drama. Because that wasn't spiritual, even from a group of people that claim to be spiritual. So reason I'm sharing this story with you, who do you need to surrender in your life that does not support your greater good? Here's your homework. I want you to do it before the full moon or even 3 days after the full moon. Really sit with yourself and ask Spirit, God, Supreme Creator of all gods, whatever works for you. Who do I need to release from my field? And when I say release and surrender, I'm not meaning, please don't call them and say, I'm releasing you. That won't go over well. Or I'm surrendering you for my greater good. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm going to invite you to just do it for you and let it unfold. Because some of this was on me. I had signs. I had like Las Vegas signs. Let it go. Christy knows. I had big signs that were flashing. And I could heal them. I could fix them. Nope. So the reason why it was so rough, that was on me. Because I had every sign in the world. And there's a little part of my human ego that's a fixer. My mom trained me to be a fixer. Not a good thing. It's okay to let people go. Yolanda Van Zandt says something so beautiful I love. Sometimes friendships are for a season and a reason. Really, really take this to heart. Because the times that I have released people, including an ex-husband, my life flourished. So my lesson was, I got to be okay with surrendering people. And it doesn't mean you hate them. It doesn't mean you don't love them anymore. It just means your time with them is complete. There's no longer a mesh. Because let me tell you what's going on the planet. You can even YouTube this. The frequency is raising and rising on the planet. Well, as you change in consciousness, if people aren't shifting with you, it's going to fall apart or you're going to drop back. Yeshua ben Joseph, a.k.a. Jesus the Christ, he only gave a hand to help. He did not pull. He did not proselytize. He did not make. He did not scream or yell. He showed you the way. He did not have the disciples like, you must follow me. You must. No, that's narcissism. If people tell you this holiday season that you have to do something and you know you don't want to do it, you know it's going to mess up your Christmas or your Thanksgiving or your Hanukkah season, please don't do it. Now, there's a way of saying things very nicely, and you don't have to hit people with the hammer or Thor. I'm working on that. You can say, that doesn't work for me. Or I'm going to go hang out. You don't have to tell them this, but we all have a chosen family. I am closer to many of my girlfriends that I could call in a moment's notice than my own family, who wants to judge, proselytize, and everything else and all the drama. Now, I came through this family for my life lessons. We all did. And some of you might have great family relationships. I have some, and then I have some that are interesting. But we, as adults, we do get to choose our family of choice and surrender into the love and light. Hey, this doesn't work for me because I'm getting sick, or I don't feel well, or I don't feel loved or supported. Friendship is to work both ways. And sadly, with our political season, and we've seen it for about, 5 years now, families have broken up. Friends have broken up just because you disagree with them politically. Surrender the argument. Surrender the right to be right. And some days just do this. Okay. Okay is a powerful word. And don't even go there. Don't even argue. Emma Curtis Hopkins is the founder of Divine Science, and Nona Brooks, who founded this center, Emma Curtis Hopkins, was one of the teachers. And she says, this too is good. This too is God. This too is for me. And I demand to see the blessing in it for me. Emma Curtis Hopkins wrote that in the 1800s. Surrendering, this too is good for me. Surrendering old relationships. People that don't bring the highest and best in you. And it may be scary, but this too is good for you. This too is God. Because what you do is in the middle of that gap that I felt, and you will feel too, all of a sudden you might meet someone at a grocery store. Or one of our events here. Or at the yoga event here. Or a metaphysical fair someplace else. Or an art studio on vacation. And form a lifelong friendship. There's a woman in this room I met in Peru, Christy. And that's over 10 years ago. You open up a doorway when you release those people that don't support your heart, your mission, your goals. You lovingly let it fall away. And how you do that? You give it to the divine. If you don't know who to release, ask Spirit, and let me tell you, it does work. It's magic. When you ask Spirit, like I did, show me who my tribe is. Guys, got that? We're tribal. Show me who my people are, my real people, for where I am going in a higher consciousness in this new world. Show me what must be released. Show me who my people are. It's going to be big because Spirit always delivers. All prayers are answered. Be easy, and when they leave and you mourn, remember, this too is good. This too is God. And this too is for me. I'm going to pray us out and ground this surrendering energy. And invite those of you, if you're able, online, even if you watch later, replay this, breathe into it, light a candle when you're home, and as spirit, surrender to spirit, to source, and trust spirit is showing you your new friends and your new family. And even the current friends you have now. That I know spirit is all there is and flows through us in this time of high awakening and a new world of new light, of new potentiality. As we walk into the new, we surrender the old, and we lovingly surrender those that no longer serve the season in our life. We release them, knowing their love. They're guided as we are surrendering to our highest and best self. And I know this for everyone in the room, everyone online. I know this for the planet is surrendering the old energies, the old beliefs of war and turmoil and poverty, and stepping into the truth of peace, prosperity, health, and wholeness, and divine opportunity. We are surrendering to the truth. And I'm grateful for Althea and everyone in the room and the new life and the consciousness and the archangels and the spirit guides that are all here to support us as we surrender. And I release this into the divine law. Whereas made manifested, it is done and we see it forth. And so it is.
The snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. The wind is howling like it's swirling storm inside. Couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I tried. Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Well, now they know. Let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go. Turn away and slam the door. I don't care what they're going to say. Let the storm rage on. Cold never bothered me anyway. It's funny how some distance makes everything seem so small. The fears of one controlled me. They can't get to me at all. It's time to see what I can do. Test the limits and break through. No right, no wrong, no rules for me. I am free. Let it go, let it go. I am the one with the winter sky. Let it go, let it go. You'll never see me cry. Here I stand, and here I'll stay. Let the storm rage on. Cold never bothered me anyway.
Thank you. Yes, that was from Frozen. Let go and let God. And now is a time of our beautiful offering. Althea, the building is over 100 years old. and your money actually helps support this building. And everything we do, also support several other nonprofits and food banks on Friday that share our space. Money is infinity. It comes, it goes, it comes back in. And through the law of attraction, we pull in more abundance. So any gifts or tithes you have, or if you have a credit card, we have a dip jar in the back that takes $10 dips. We appreciate everything you circulate. And you even hold your credit card or check or money in your hand or heart. And feel free to repeat this. The universe provides all I need and all that I give. With great joy, I share my prosperity, planting seeds for a world I'm helping to manifest. Amen, and so it is. Thank you all who give in time, in talent, in treasure. And you may scan a QR code that will take you to our Althea website. And also you can sign up for reoccurring donations. And all donations are also tax deductible. And thank you all. And again, I remind you, if you have any prayer requests, the paper is in the back. You may fill out. And if you want a deeper time, Kristen, if you have a deeper prayer for affirmative prayer, meet with Kristen. She's in the white jean jacket. And we do hold the prayers. Rick Kitzman types up, we read the prayer requests, and we hold them in prayer and light for a whole week. And thank you very, very much. And now our community song, feel free to stand up if you like. And Verena's going to do her song.
If you know this song, I believe we're going to pull up the lyrics, right? We're not? Okay. So I'll show you the chorus goes, and I'll rise up, rise like the day, I'll rise up, rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. So if you don't know this song, you can just sing with me the part saying, I'll rise up. You're broken down and tired, living life on a merry-go-round, and you can find the fighter, but I see it in you, so we're gonna walk it out and move mountains. We're gonna walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise up, rise like the day, I'll rise up, rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, high like the waves, I'll rise up, in spite of the ache, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. When the silence isn't quiet and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe, and I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet and move mountains, bring it to its feet and move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, rise like the day, to get for you, for you, for you, for you.
All righty, rise up. Get ready to shout it out. Grab a hand. Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
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 It is that thing called life.
It is that thing called life.
I release,
I release
and I let go,
and I let go
and I let Spirit guide my life.
and I let Spirit guide my life.
I feel it.
Feel it.
I know it.
I know it.
And I am it.
And I am
And so it is.